The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
As we wrap up the silver semifinals, we only have one set of questions to ask. Will Germany be able to floss their way to victory, or will the silver party hostess continue to host the party? 10 versus 11, FortniteMike and ilikebeingsmart. Welcome, puzzlers. This is your head tournament organizer, Cards of the Heart. Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, Tetris Attack versus Speedrun Tournament 2023, and back to call the final match of the silver semifinals is Six himself. Six, how much are you looking forward to this?
This is going to be pretty exciting. With the rise of FortniteMike, the reputation of the now silver party, hostess ilikebeingsmart. Good vibes all around. See what wins out.
Yeah, I think this will just be more of a comfy atmosphere in general. These players actually had to record the match on their own time without my supervision, so we'll see how these two played without any sort of specific guidance between them. It's mostly a chill environment, so I think this one will be a lot of fun to look at. Just to review the format for this match, let's go jump into that. So this is our single elimination bracket, the consolation bracket for those that did not make the main goal bracket. For this semifinals round, it is a popcorn level pick of best of 5 races in this match. So these players did agree to the first level to run, and then the loser counterpicks one of the other levels to play, and so on and so forth until they have all been played, and then Game 5 can go to any of those levels for the Game 4 losers choosing. And again, these two are fighting for a small piece in the finals of the crowd-funded prize pool for the tournament. Now $127.64 out of our goal of $500, and reaching that goal will make more of our gold bracket participants much happier as a result. And you can build up that pool even further still with any direct tips and Twitch bits and Twitch subscriptions to the Twitch channel at Puzzle Speedrun. And if you want to send your tips directly, then there is a stream elements on screen you can go to. In the live chat, you can type !pool to get a link you can click on in the chat. And these two competitors, Six, they will be fighting for 5% of that prize pool, and these two posted some very quick times, especially in V-Hard in qualifying. How do you think these two players did in this match?
I suspect there's some good stages. I also suspect there might be some iffy stages, which I think has been the main difference between like the gold and silver participants, but overall, I think it should be a lot of interesting back and forth with some lead changes and some drama and maybe some kind of meme stage or two.
Yeah, this match is going to be a fun one indeed. As you can see in these times, the qualifying, both players actually excelled in the V-Hard category. Smart, especially getting a personal best in V-Hard in order to get the best shot that she could get for the gold bracket. Unfortunately, too many other players ahead of her managed to round out the rest of their times better, but these players' qualifying times were fairly close. Like, they would have to be 10 and 11 seed right next to each other. This is a matchup of a specialized PvP experience versus a player who, you might be able to tell from the tournament finishes, has resided in our silver/redemption bracket in recent tournaments. So, 6, how many games do you think this is going to take, and who you got?
I just want maximum drama all the time, so give it 5 games. Very slightly in the favor of I Like Being Smart due to a crazy Bowser. Give me all of it.
Oh, we are definitely in the realm of possibilities for crazy Bowsers. We've already seen Bowser be just a little bit crazy in this tournament, so let's get a little more crazy, shall we? It is our 10 seed FortniteMike and the 11 seed I Like Being Smart, and that silver semifinals match is going to go down starting right now! Alright, let's play this video that was recorded on Tuesday. Actually, again, these two had to record the match on their own time without me being able to supervise and give guidance. And as you can see, these two started on the hard difficulty. So let's see how they both did. And again, starting on hard mode or normal mode, like one of those two levels feels right to start this on. Like, 6, do you have a particular philosophy for picking these level orders?
It depends on too many factors, like what the clouds are doing outside, but generally I like to warm up with something that's a little less variance heavy, unless I feel I have a disadvantage.
Oh, and sometimes the margins between these players could be just as thin as getting garbage clears and chains off of garbage. FortniteMike avoids the garbage clears, but I Like Being Smart does not. So the lead is brief for Mike, but it is still very, very early in this 12-stage bout.
That's some good chain juggling. That should just be a nice kill. Yeah.
Here we go. 18 seconds. Definitely a nice time to get. Both of these players will be aiming for times under 20 seconds for sure. Smart settling for 21 on that bumpty, but 20 seconds is fine. Our
Pretty
best
free
players.
combo.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I see you. I see you, Fortnite. I see the power of Fortnite on display.
That was one line away from just being another very good attack. Still under 20, so we'll take those. And like a cursor speed up there with the best of the players.
Oh yeah, that's definitely coming from the PvP experience that Mike has over a lot of the players in our field. Although Smart does have some PvP wins under her belt as well. Like, she's won an intermediate level tournament in PvP, so she knows a bit about what she's doing as well. But Fortnite is doing better at the moment. So if he has it his way, then the party will be over for our hostess sooner rather than later.
There's a couple drops on the opening attack. It took like 3 segments to get the Wiggler topped off. Yeah, it could easily be the difference there. Like... Okay, that was a little bit short, but now FortniteMike has the combos in. But all the previous stages, at least, have had the opponents topped off in one attack pretty solidly.
And Mike has to settle for a 29. Froggy, as we approach the midway point of this hard run, which does have the full gamut of 12 stages. Like Six, who would you say has been playing better thus far? You've definitely pointed out some luck differences in prior matches. Is there a skill difference evident here for you?
So far, I have seen, like, I'm counting the number of times that a chain seems to be dropped with unintentionally, and that's already happened to I Like Being Smart, like, maybe 10 times already? Much less with FortniteMike, which is what's getting to the times that are all, like, under 20 seconds. Being able to weave in and get there. This attack seems pretty healthy as well. Just maybe a few more combos for insurance. And there it is.
Alright, that will do just fine. That lead is extending to past a full stage now as I Like Being Smart runs into another garbage clear. Like, she can't be seeing too many of these and be able to keep up with the power of the floss, I suppose.
Okay, there's a drop from FortniteMike. Let's see how fast he can find somewhere to rebuild. That's all singles. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
game! Why are you giving Raven that? No! Stop!
It's not a lot of shake time, so that... Oh, that was very clutch to end that stage when it did.
Alright, so Mike is going to enter the Cave of Wickedness here at under 5 minutes. A good benchmark for most of our players to try and reach.
Another segmented attack and the extra combo garbage didn't land in time, and a big fish clear. I think that's enough to top off Hook Bill. Okay, clear. Hopefully no automatic chains. And there aren't. And already the storm eye is shrinking, and I Like Being Smart has limited time to get to the safe zone.
Okay. I know Smart has been working quite a bit on her combo sends or combo weaving, especially getting some personal coaching from our very own Tayman in that regard.
Nice.
Some of the combos have been a bit light for her, but certainly not a problem for our PvP specialist. Mike is moving through this hard level. 2 stages to go. Looking fairly good so far. Okay,
Yeah, just keep the attacks up, and this should be... Yeah, that looks good. Get some insurance
that way.
combos.
Oh yeah,
Cut off.
Kamek out of position.
Alrighty.
That will do just fine. And Hookbill just falling into a 3-chain. This is hard mode. Even Hookbill and Piranha Plant don't know how to chain in hard mode. That's a bit unfortunate. So here we go with Fortnite. That was a bit of an awkward position. Oh, double swapping out of a chain.
This
there
is like
too.
6 lines of singles. This might actually work. And it does.
well. There it is. FortniteMike winning race 1 with a time of 7 minutes 18 seconds.
Overall, very solid. Like, the times there were drops, it got recovered almost immediately, and yeah, very impressive stuff.
That will be good enough to grant our 10 seed star number 1.
There's just a little bit of a spooky moment with that Raven stage not being able to get in a big chain, but because it's pink hard, not red hard, not punished as much as it could have been.
And that was a very punishing stage for Smart. Maybe she had some hesitation there of finishing the run. I'm not sure.
I mean, I guess if you saw it they already finished, then you're just working on a little bit of refinement compared to what you've been doing, and also while you're trying to answer the question that's coming up, what difficulty we dropping?
Yeah, which level we drop into next? We're about to answer that question sooner rather than later. I think she's had enough of that. Okay. That was a bit too much for Smart to stomach. So
I have a feeling that was possibly not meeting up to standards. I feel that. You still got chances.
Always talking about our standards. We all have different standards around here. And with those standards in mind, it will come down to ilikebeingsmart to decide which level she thinks she's going to have the best chance in next. So again, these players were coordinating the races on their own without my oversight. There was a little bit...
drop the speed down if you were bobbling stuff too much.
Maybe. That's a possibility. So yeah, these two were more or less chatting it up between races as fairly chatty players tend to do. Smart especially. Like anyone that knows our regular Friday night races will definitely attest to how much ilikebeingsmart likes to talk, and I like to listen.
Don't do 3-pops. Do K-pops.
Indeed, she's going to a concert at the moment, so she's flying to a concert as we speak, so she could not be here live to do this race, and it looks like we have decided officially to go red hard for this next race. We're running the speed level right back and increasing the variance. How about that, 6?
Okay, I'm all for variance when it's not me suffering it.
And away we go with game 2. You thought hard might have been a bit on the random side. Well, you have not seen how fast and random these foes can get. A little bit of indecision from Mike so far on how to build the chain. Oh, Smart looks like she sent a few combos, but the chain was not quite big enough for that.
Eh.
Oh, why? Game, why you gotta give him a chain? Okay, Mike needs to let this fall! Mike needs to let this stuff fall!
Is he aware of the system where... He might not be. If you start a new sequence of garbage attacks, too soon before another one drops, you kind of glue it all together and they all drop as one, and... by stalling it like that, you might give them an opportunity to, clear. Because you did too many chains or something.
I don't think it matters that much in PvP play, so that might be a detail that does get missed. But it is allowing our silver bracket hostess to get off to a full stage lead now. Okay, maybe not a full stage, but she is scrambling a little bit to build up the chain. It's not allowing her to necessarily make the combos that she needs, so she's sending a second attack.
You needed all of it. Don't get there. Okay, good doggo.
Oh boy. Needed all that and the bag of chips, as it were.
I think that's enough combos for her FortniteMike. There's a lot of 4s. Okay, no, the rest of it's gonna be fine. But the 4 chain is making it take longer to drop.
I might have delayed from the garbage clear
Okay,
being made too. He may have needed all
fine.
that. There's something in the last secondness of Nicole Smart here. Barely getting to her chains. She might have a little bit of trouble weaving in combos in the middle of her chains, and I think it's leading her to be just a little bit short right now. I think Mike's biggest issue is that he might be going just a little too fast, not pacing himself between chains. What are you seeing so far, Six?
I see a lot of traps that I fell into with just seeing like the next chain but not the one beyond that, so I clear a chain, look for what I can build off of it, and oh wait, there's like literally nothing. Or something I can't get to in time. And that's definitely more of an advanced strat that you just sort of have to practice and learn.
Well, it doesn't
For the
make
next
a
chain,
lot of...
not just the next chain.
Indeed. It's not making a lot of difference at the moment. Mike able to get a massive swing on that stage and take the lead here as we get to the midway point of this V-Hard run. Ooh, that chain might be a problem. The combos are fine, the chain was not. Same problem with Smart's attack. Barely getting to some of these chains. That attack having to be a bit chain heavy to top off Blarg, and it's still not there. These pillars... Oh no! Again, Mike is gluing combo garbage together. And it's giving Blarg time to get to these garbage clears. And this is going to be a lag chain off of the garbage! No! Game, stop giving these foes these things!
If you ever see players in this game, like, pausing just a little bit before doing the final swap for a combo, this is why. It's a low fish. I think we need... How many combos is that? That last one will make it enough.
Alright, that
Oh,
will be
fish tries to
fine.
get to a clear, it messes it up.
That is why it will be fine. But only just fine. Ooh, that's a bit of an early stack raise from Fish, and
Out of
that
position.
leads to a 15! Well, well, well!
Okay.
Also, one thing we should be keeping an eye on during this match, I did throw in a live Twitch chat prediction of how many crush kills we're going to see in this match. How many times our players leave the opponents with no options whatsoever. The choices were 0, 1, or more than 2. And from what I could tell of the chat prediction, as it is our 11 seed entering the cave first, one person thought that we would get just 1 in this entire match. So we'll see if that person's prediction holds.
FortniteMike going into panic combos, possibly a little early, and this is so dangerous. In VR, this is so dangerous.
It's a good attack size from Smart. If the combos are there, this should eventually work. Eventually. The screen shaking from the larger chain garbage blocks will delay things a little bit, but not too much. And unlike Smart's attacks, FortniteMike's combo storm not really doing an effective job of topping out Raven there. So the lead for ilikebeingsmart's now a full stage.
This works in lower difficulties because they don't downstack and clear fast. Here, they downstack and clear fast.
Whoa, X8 from Smart. How are the combos in that attack?
The third row. A couple combos coming in now.
Ooh!
It's gonna drop now. We're fine.
Conch! That's the conch kill, the crush kill for Smart. I believe that is our first one. Let's see if we get any more. Those feel empowering to get, even if they're not necessarily the fastest to get.
Decent weave from FortniteMike. Plant. That clear's gonna give time to downstack and clear.
Nope, that's gonna give time for a 4-chain for Plant to build up. And Kamek, meanwhile, building up an 8-chain.
Uh-oh, how much? If he clears like twice,
it gets it in time!
Very, very dangerous.
There it is! there's our second crush kill. I believe both players crush killed the same stage. And just like that, we have our multiple crush kills in this match.
I was very, very scared for that Kamek stage because I don't think there was maybe like one more line of garbage above that, and if he downstacked that, Smart was kind of pinned by garbage, so phew, on to Bowser.
Alright. Again, we've seen Bowser ruin many a V-hard run in these tournaments.
We're up to like 7 lines, which is fine.
Okay.
I'm fine with overkilling Bowser by so much because I know what he can do. So now it's how he's going to stack it.
Yeah, this is fine. Now it's only going to be combos down. That's going to make middle screen shake. It's not going to give Bowser much time after this garbage transforms.
No shake time.
And no more
right.
time. ilikebeingsmart. Nicole finishing game 2 with a time of 9 minutes 44 seconds. Getting the sub 10 and getting just enough for her first star of the match. Also getting some observations from the live Twitch chat about Mike here playing a bit on the frantic side. Did you see any bit of frantic or panic in Mike's play here, 6?
That's one way to put it. Some of the time it gets a perfect opening attack with all the chains of combos necessary. If it gets cut off short, I think there's maybe a small issue with seeing exactly how many remaining lines the opponents need. Some of them only need like 1 or 2 more lines so you can do some combos quickly, but some of these opponents have needed like 4 or 5 more lines after they flatten, which then you kind of have to do another, at least little bit of a chain, or get more ammo to be able to send that much. And that's what led to some of the longer stages. You gotta prevent those bad stages.
Mike finishes that run with a 10:53, which we're getting a talent pool so deep in these tournaments that a 10:53 V-hard could be considered disappointing for our players. So we'll see how Mike decides to proceed with this match in order to bounce back. We are left with normal and easy to play. The only thing to do is to choose the order. And Smart's indication suggests that we are going to orange hard. That is also known as the normal difficulty. Like, this level is actually at a speed that I think ilikebeingsmart would be most comfortable with compared to FortniteMike.
This might be better for both players, really, because, again, on the slower, when the AI's curve speed is a lot slower, they're not going to punish you for, like, resorting to smaller combo-y attacks that much. Like, they might do one clear, they'll have a bunch of panels, but they won't have any time to match any of them.
I simply make the remarks because normal mode plays at a versus level of 4, which is also what the highest levels of Pokemon Puzzle League's one-player stadium play at, and Smart has literally spent years upon years speedrunning those levels. So, from a speedrun perspective, Nicole has the most familiarity with this type of speed in a speedrun context. But we'll see if the PvP skills start to translate to these lower speeds here as we get Game 3 about underway. Looks like Smart needed a bit of a hydration break, so make sure you drink your water, kids.
Always drink your water.
And there we go. Game 3 officially underway. So we are playing 11 stages in this normal speedrun. And these foes are slow enough that they're not going to last a supremely long time, but they are fast enough to where they can get a garbage clear or two just like that in order to waste a bit of time. And Smart has not sent enough to Lakitu thus far. It needs 30 seconds and nearly a field full of panels with that kill. Oh boy.
Mike sent like a perfect opening attack but just got trolled, so the time difference is not that much. Good weaving. Wasn't able to land that, so it just needs like maybe 3 more lines. This is where your combo storms, yeah, you do them and then they die because they don't have time to get to a match.
And we've got dueling 15s from our competitors. So they're trying to keep up. 15 seconds is going to be a fairly good time to get in a normal stage. Like, honestly, any time under 20 seconds will probably be suitable for these lower tier players, but I think the lower tier players are only lower because of their consistency, not because of their skill cap. I mean most of the players in our field do have V-hard times under 8 minutes. Again, which is a howled benchmark in our community. So these players are not scrubs by any stretch.
Right, these races are less about your peak and more about your average. Okay, a little bit of a smart bobble. Has to find a new chain. And that should be good enough.
Alright, Mike gets enough for an 18. Smart should be getting enough for a 22 on this one. Again, 20 seconds a stage will look pretty good in the grand scheme of things. Very nice 6 combo into a 5 combo open from Mike. Oh, tried to slide that into a 5 chain just a little bit early on the swap. Love the idea though.
Just a couple more lines and there they are.
There they are as soon as the next chain will come down. Again, again we're seeing this issue from Mike, who may not necessarily play this game from a speedrun perspective too often. Has been playing in our recent tournaments, but doesn't necessarily do a lot of speedrunning in the downtime, so maybe the quirk of the combo garbage might be eluding him just a little bit. Going big 7 chain for that attack though. That should be more than enough.
Kind of excess, but it doesn't really matter. Good 17.
Well, combo's a bit low in Nicole's send, going for a 7 chain, and the combo garbage storm is enough for a 20. Very nice.
Good top off with the combos there.
Ooh, that did not fall where Mike was expecting that to. Gets the slide. That platform's in time for a 5 chain.
Full techs.
Oh yes.
And actually rewarded. Who knew?
Imagine being rewarded for playing well. And if you hang around our tournaments and our community races long enough, you'll find that being rewarded for good play isn't necessarily automatic in this game.
Smart being a line short cost about 8 seconds, which is kind of a big deal when there's not that many stages left in this mode.
Okay, 6 chain feels pretty good with that combo
Kind of a
arrangement.
low Raven. The slowly raising stack might kill him. Okay.
That is fine. Still under 5 minutes for Mike heading into the cave. That's as good a benchmark as any.
Might need one more line here. There it is.
Ooh,
Okay.
We're fine. It's fine. So here we go. Our final 3 stages of normal mode. Getting this game 3 will be very important for both of our players.
Okay, big follow-up needed, but this time, yeah, FortniteMike gets there. Hookbill gets there, but probably should not get to anything else. If Smart gets here in one, this could be some catch-up.
Oh no, there's gonna be a chain!
Oh. Smart did get there in one. Some shake time. Yo!
Oh, that was the break that Smart needed. The garbage clear and then the chain from the transform garbage. It creates the swing just like that. And the power of Fortnite is waning in the Silver Party. So let's switch our audio over to Nicole and see how she handles these last 2 stages.
It's gonna
Going
come
up
down to the openings.
X6
Okay.
for the combo send. I like it.
That's healthy from both players. Oh wait, a couple combos needed from FortniteMike. Okay, he's there now.
So Mike gets the garbage clear and Smart does not. So
Going to
Smart
drop.
does pull ahead a bit more heading into the final stage of normal mode.
This is like 7. There's only like 7 seconds. You have to get a solid opening attack here.
Kamek does want to demand a little bit more than the opponents before it. Kamek going down to
2
row
lines.
3 is not uncommon.
4 lines, 5 lines. That was a bunch of 4s. Okay, that 6 combo was enough. If Kamek doesn't down stack here,
Oh,
but
wow!
he doesn't.
Oh, I
man.
expected Kamek to have the time to down stack that. And, oh, there's a chain from the transformed garbage by FortniteMike. And Mike will have to settle for a normal time of 7:19 to ilikebeingsmart 7:05. So that is star number 2 for our 11 seed.
That felt like a more solid game from both players, really. Yeah, that time difference is just like a few AI clears or a few moments of needing just another attack off of your initial one.
With that in mind, you're ready to move into Game 4 for FortniteMike's Tournament Life. And it is going to be easy once again. All the players in this bracket saving easy mode for last. I think there's a general sentiment that easy mode is one of the worst levels to play in this game because of its slow speed. We're speedrunners, we're trying to go fast, but at a versus level 2, easy mode does not want you to move all that fast, so things will slow down just a little bit for
it is
this
also where
easy level.
It is also where a technique difference is going to come into play the most. And both of these players can do a lot of interesting weaving things, and they should be able to get to all of them that they see at a slow enough speed like this. Like making extra combos while the main chain is popping.
Mike, really doing a display of weaving combos in the middle of a chain, but gets the garbage clear. Smart does not get the garbage clear, and will be taking the early lead in this 10-stage run. This is the shortest run of all of the versus levels in the game. And as such, the individual stages will... The variance will prove to be huge. Oh, wow.
Bumpty messed up the clear. Oh, that was scary.
And just like
so many
that...
scary moments in easy mode.
Indeed. And just like that, dueling 19-second stages. Again, with 10 stages, not a lot of room to get fast times. Actually,
that was just a flurry of 4 combos. Okay, extra chain's coming, so is that enough?
Oh,
the last one should do it.
That last one's fine. But 20 seconds, kind of tricky to get in easy stages, just due to the speed of it all. So these stages are not going to be as fast as we've seen previously.
Some segmented attacks, some clears, some automatic chains leads to a kind of a slow stage 3. This is a little bit dangerous. FortniteMike needs to find some health and ammo packs pretty soon.
Okay, only a 20 from our 11 seed. Oh, Mike swapping just a little bit fast there.
I saw where you were going there. Okay.
Alright, that's fine. Mike did not have to watch his head that closely on that one.
It did take like 18 seconds to top off Wiggler, though. And all these little time differences matter in this mode. As it looks like... Oh,
Smart overswapped Smart. Just to stop that chain.
Okay, Frog's gonna downstep more.
Gonna be enough. Uh-oh.
The extra chain is in, and no more clears. But this is catch-up potential.
is a break that Mike needs to see more of.
Okay, the follow-up is good. Frog clears most of it. There's no chains, though, so this is going to be a little bit of a catch-up. Or is it? How did you have time for that? Thank you.
I'm not sure what Froggy did to have time for that, to be honest. Trying to watch two
I think, Nicole, you needed
POVs at
that
the same
7th chain.
time is tricky enough
Okay,
as
no,
it is.
never mind. You had just enough
Alright.
combos. That's an exact to kill. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me.
"17 seconds, very nice for Smart, for our silver bracket hostess, looking...
That's a great weaved attack from FortniteMike.
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
That's what you need in easy mode. Okay, a little drop chain going from Smart there. The combos are
There's
non-existent.
no other combos. This might work anyway because Fish really isn't moving.
Okay. Okay, Smart definitely building a lot of goodwill from the early stages.
Here's a chance, but Mike also had another dropped opening, so it's taking extra time to top off the Fish here. Does it in like the 20-second mark and dies after. Kind of a missed opportunity though.
Alright,
Seems like
we
a
got
healthy
the
bird
6
attack.
chain. Smart could have had an 8 combo there as a follow-up if she needed it, but she doesn't. So at just over 5 minutes, it is ilikebeingsmart first into the Cave of Wickedness with the opportunity to end this match and have a meeting with Corey BLD in next week's Silver Bracket Finals.
FortniteMike, great Raven attack to potentially stay in there if there's just a little bit of a bobble in this chain here. No, this one looks pretty healthy. It's going to go to a 5 chain, maybe do a couple combos for insurance. Pillar on the left side.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
that was solid. Alright, ilikebeingsmart, one stage away from the victory royale. Has to have a clean plant attack.
Ooh, Mike did not send enough with that initial onslaught, not doing himself any favors, and again starting a new chain with combo garbage glued to it. That could be all she wrote for this match.
Uh-oh.
33. Wow. Okay, that will be a problem.
It took Smart a long time to form a chain there. Plant's going low. I would do another line for insurance. I don't know if this is enough. Plant's gonna down second into that clear.
9 lines required on that stage.
Okay, just do as many follow-up lines as possible while this is clearing. It's going to chain again. Is the block
Chain
big
off
enough?
The garbage.
No!
Oh, one more line!
Wait,
It's
the stack
happening
is going
again!
to
One
raise.
more line!
It's dropping now. There's the clear.
Okay. Will
Like the
Plant
attack
have
is
time
coming
for
in.
anything else? No!
Okay,
And that was a bit scary at the end, but ilikebeingsmart does pull off our first bracket upset of the tournament. ilikebeingsmart finishing with a 653, and FortniteMike is right there with a 714.
Thanks again. I like being stressful.
Oh, never change, 6. Never change. Oh, that's great. That is great stuff. So let's chalk it up to both players for a well-fought fight, but it is our 11 seed capturing the third and final star and the win. I think my computer actually skipped a second trying to load that player 2 win banner because it doesn't get taken out of storage very often.
You gotta blow off the dust in the cartridge. Yeah.
Indeed you do. So there we go with our final matchup of the silver bracket now set. Corey BLD, ilikebeingsmart. One person going for their first tournament title. Another going for their second. Once again, we see our silver bracket hostess in the finals of a silver bracket 6. How good of a matchup do you think that's going to be?
On VR, it's going to be pretty exciting. It's probably going to come down to who prevents the most bad stages, who has the most refined gameplay when it counts the most.
Oh yes, these two will definitely make an all V-hard fight. Very, very interesting for sure. And with that, our silver bracket is that close to done. But we've got one more. We've got one more set of matches for you for the weekend. It is our gold semifinals match. The second match in the docket has been already played with myself, the 2 seed, against the 3 seed FFR Pro 21. But the first match tomorrow will be live with the number 1 seed Yoshi 112 and the 4 seed breakout newcomer the Beefin 314. How hyped are you for this one, Six?
These gold matches are going to be something. Yoshi, in his quarterfinal match, proved that he is indeed mortal, and that there can be opportunities to pull ahead of him. And Beefin's one of the hottest TA tournament new players that we've seen in a while, so that could be very interesting. And then the Cards FFR match at this point is just like a classic puzzle group clash that is enjoyable every single time for the ridiculously good gameplay that we always see there.
I think we can count on a few constants in life, that is death and taxes and me fighting FFR Pro in bracket. It seems to happen so often. It's hard to count a time in tournament history where we did not eventually face off in bracket, so that will be another fun one to relive and watch back for everyone involved. But we just got through a couple of really spicy silver bracket matches. Six, any final thoughts on what we saw today?
That was as hype as I expected it to be. There was drama, there was excitement, and I expect more of it for these final few matches in this tournament.
Oh yes, it is V-hard the rest of the way, so expect the randomness to get turned up to 11 as we close out this versus tournament. That's going to do it for us for today. For Six and everyone else at the League of Puzzle Speedrunners, this has been Cards of the Heart. Until next time, everyone, happy puzzling.
Bye-bye.